Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us today. My name is David Holliday. I work for the National Student Exchange. I'm also the NSE coordinator at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. Welcome to today's session of the NSE Virtual Fair. We've had 3 other great sessions. This is the last one this fall of this fair. Today's session will be featuring our college towns. We have 9 campuses that are based in self-described college towns, and they're going to talk to you about their campus, but also the town that they live in and why you should come to that campus. A couple of reminders about Zoom etiquette. Please keep yourself on mute. Also keep yourself off camera unless you're ready to speak. Today's session, each presenter will talk for about 2 or 3 minutes about their campus, about their town. And at that time, we'll open up breakout rooms, and that's a great chance for everybody to go into the breakout rooms, talk one-on-one or in small groups with each campus, ask specific questions there. So again, thanks so much for being here today. I'd like to give a quick introduction of the National Student Exchange if you're not very familiar of it. We are a consortium of colleges across the United States and Canada. We currently have about 175 campuses across the US, Guam, Puerto Rico, US Virgin Islands, and Canada that we facilitate undergraduate exchange. So undergraduate students exchanging from campus to campus throughout our consortium. We've been around for a long time. Since 1968, we've been facilitating this primarily domestic exchange program. We serve about 2,000 students every year on exchange in non-COVID times, I would say. So this is a great opportunity for academic enrichment, for personal development, but also for making connections, exploring towns, places, cities, opportunities not available maybe to you in your current destination. So that's what NSE is all about. We also have a quick video here I'd like to show you that also shows you what NSE is all about. All right, first up, we have Minnesota State University, Mankato. Take it away, Anna.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anna, and I am the NSE coordinator for Minnesota State University, Mankato. Minnesota State University, Mankato, or Minnesota State Mankato, one of the few schools that don't have a moniker, but we have about 15,000 students, and we are medium-sized public university. About 130 academic programs. Some of the ones that are more popular for NSE programs are GIS, aviation, general women's studies, computer science, and we have an indigenous studies program as well. Our university is all about, the Midwestern feel like gathering and having groups and student engagements. We have over 200 recognized student organizations, and we have over 50 different learning communities. We're a globally minded university with about 1,400 international students from over 90 countries, including about 300 students each year who actually take online classes from around the world with us as well. All right, next slide. All right, so kind of our slogan at Mankato is where big ideas and real world thinking meet. And that's really where kind of the idea of working in the city of Mankato actually comes into place as well. So we're voted the best college in Minnesota as of this last year. We actually are, and also a really inclusive college as well, that we have had the second oldest LGBT center, and we have championship D1 men's women hockey team. So there's a lot of gathering around hockey during the winter season. We also offer all of our students free and city campus transportation. And we also just launched a brand new electric scooter program as of yesterday on campus. So you can see there, we have now 75 electric scooters that you can rent all on campus to get to and from as well. We are a campus that have multiple different housing options for students. So dorms aren't just the only option for NSE students. We have affordable living, and through a lot of businesses on campus, there's a lot of different internship and engagement opportunities for students, even those who are just here for a semester at NSE. We also have a very notable theater and music performance that students are able to join, even if they're not part of that the major as well, if they're interested as that. All right. Next slide, please. All right, so Mankato, Minnesota. So we're located about 85 miles approximately southwest of the Twin Cities area. We have a couple major highways, so it's pretty easy to go from to and from other areas. We are located in the Minnesota River Valley. So we have a couple of rivers, the Minnesota River who goes through the city and others. So there's lots of different activities outdoors there. Mankato itself is about 58,000 people. That includes Mankato and then North Mankato, which actually is a separate city, but we're all kind of together. We're a 4-time winner of one of the 100 best communities for young people. And we also have a lot of festivals and different gatherings. So each year we have a large Oktoberfest, and then we also have our Pride Festival in September. So when students come back to campus, they can participate in those activities as well. Right, and that is all I have about Minnesota State Mankato.
Thanks so much, Anna. Next up, we have University of Central Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Taylor. I'm the advisor for NSE at the University of Central Arkansas. And I know Arkansas isn't often on people's radar of places to go. So I want to just highlight why we're a really great college town. So to begin with, a little bit of information about our school. We're located in Conway, Arkansas, which is almost dead in the center of the state. And our student population is 11,000. You can keep going. To give you an idea of some of our programs, we have over 160 academic programs, but ones that are especially notable are cybersecurity programs, data science, philosophy, but specifically non-Western, engineering, physics, and then geography, specifically GIS systems. Keep going. So then what makes Conway a really great college town? For one, it's the community. So Arkansas is a really cool location. It's in the South, but it's also bordering the Midwest, and you kind of have both feels in the state. Conway is really close-knit community. A lot of the professors live right around campus, so within probably a mile radius, and a lot of them walk or bike to campus. A lot of the students either live on campus or right around campus, and that means that there's a lot of interaction. So there's volunteering going on, there's community events going on campus and off campus. A lot of the professors have students over to their house for events, so like a German movie night or dinner at Professor so-and-so's house. So it's a really integrated community. You can just get involved really quickly and become part of the Bear family. The city of Conway is also really great. It has a vibrant historic city center, which is walkable from campus. However, you can also rent bikes for free from campus and bike there if you prefer that. There's a ton of independent coffee shops. I have 3 that are my favorite. And then, like I said, with the bikes, we have a lot of bike paths and a lot of bike lanes. So you can either bike on the road or you can bike in dedicated bike paths for forests to wherever you want to go. Arkansas is also called the natural state. So if you're into the outdoors, or if you want to come and then get into outdoors, it's a great place to be. So if you're into biking, there's amazing mountain biking trails here. If you're into hiking, there's great hiking. This is Pinnacle Mountain on the one side. There's kayaking lakes right around the corner from here, about 5 minutes drive. Or in the north, you can actually get to Rapids. And then all the equipment you can rent from campus for free. So it's just like a really great place to be able to spend a semester, kind of get to know the people around you, feel like you're in a close family community, but also kind of explore Conway. And then in half an hour, you can be in Little Rock, the state capital, or you can be in the mountains. So you have all the options.
Thanks so much, Taylor. Next up, we have Iowa State University.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Kelly Gifford, and I'm the graduate assistant in the National Student Exchange Office at Iowa State. So here at Iowa State, it's a large land grant institution with over 31,000 students. We're located in Ames, Iowa, which has a population of around 66,000 and is consistently ranked as one of the top college towns in the United States. So Ames is just a 40-minute drive from the capital city of Des Moines, so it's very easy to get to explore that city. But in Ames, we have an awesome, recently renovated campus town area right next to campus that has a lot of great restaurants and coffee shops within walking distance. Iowa State also has a beautiful park-like campus where students love to spend time playing Frisbee, slacklining, or just enjoying the sun when we have it in the fall and spring. Also our bus system in Ames is called SkyRide, and it makes it very easy for students to get around the city and campus without a car. Next slide, please. So Cyclone Spirit is a huge part of our culture here at Iowa State, and our student body loves to support our athletic programs. We have 18 intercollegiate athletic programs and are part of the Big 12 Conference. We also have over 900 student organizations. So by exchanging to Iowa State, there's plenty of opportunities to get involved. Intramural sports are very popular on our campus, and we have opportunities to compete at different levels in a wide range of sports throughout the academic year. We have around 5,000 teams participate each year, and winners love to show off their intramural champion t-shirts around campus. We also have over 100 majors. We specifically are known for our College of Engineering, which is consistently ranked among the top engineering schools in the country. And our College of Veterinary Medicine is also very highly regarded for anyone who's considering vet school or wanting to explore possible options. We offer priority registration to all of our incoming NSE students, so you'll have first dibs on the courses you want to take at Iowa State. So that's just a quick rundown of what we have at Iowa State, and we would love to have you as a Cyclone for a semester or a year.
Thanks, Kelly. Next up, we have California State University, Chico.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kenya Chavez, and I am the NSE coordinator at Chico State. So we are a California State University campus located in Northern California, about an hour from Sacramento and Lassen Volcanic National Park, and about 3 hours from San Francisco and Lake Tahoe. Our beautiful campus, which you can see in some of these pictures here, is located right next to the charming downtown Chico, which has dining, retail, and farmers markets that create a warm, welcoming atmosphere. Big Chico Creek runs through the heart of our park-like campus, which is also similar to one of the last presentations here. We are also park-like. And nearby Bidwell Park offers over 3,500 acres of endless opportunities to enjoy the outdoors. You can try hiking, camping, river rafting, and more on student-led trips with Adventure Outings, which is one of the student-run organizations on campus. One of the things that makes Chico a true college town is that the majority of students live within a 1-mile radius of the university, right in the heart of Chico. 90% of students live close enough to walk or bike to campus. And I know that was the case for me. I went to Chico State and I definitely walked and biked to campus every day. One of the great things about housing options for students as well is that the cost of living in Chico is one of the cheapest in California, which makes attending Chico State a very budget-friendly option. We have 16,600 students with a 23-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and this provides the opportunity for students to engage with the university and to work side by side with faculty on projects like researching, and designing robotics, for instance, and developing sustainable farming practices, and also identifying solutions to homelessness, to name a few. We have over 200 student organizations. Some are organized through the Associated Students, or the AS, which is a student-led nonprofit auxiliary of CSU Chico that offers programs and services created for students by students. The AS has it all. You can run for student government. You can get a stress relieving workout at our Wildcat Recreation Center, which is our gym. You can enjoy an outdoor concert in the middle of our campus as well. The AS puts those together. They also offer opportunities for student employment. Chico State is also part of the California Collegiate Athletic Association, which I forgot to include on this bulleted list, my apologies. But we do have 13 Division II athletic programs. We have plenty of sports club offerings as well, with everything from rugby to rowing. You also have the opportunity to give back to the community at Chico State, and this is through the Community Action Volunteers in Education, or CAVE program, which is run through the AS as well. Thousands of students volunteer for over a total of 60,000 hours annually through CAVE. So these are a few examples of the many opportunities that demonstrate that Chico State is committed to building a stronger and more vibrant community by connecting the university and the North State community in mutually beneficial ways to affect meaningful change in Chico. As far as academic offerings go, our top 10 are business administration, which is actually AACSB accredited. We offer psychology, pre-nursing, criminal justice, liberal studies, construction management, sociology, biology, computer science, and animal science. We actually do have a university farm, and we do have a 100% job placement rate for a lot of these majors. And next slide now, please. Thank you. So one of the university's strategic priorities is equity, diversity, and inclusion. Just trying to rhyme my words a little bit over here. This means that Chico State is committed to cultivating and nurturing a welcoming and inclusive campus where students, faculty, and staff have an equitable opportunity to thrive. We have a Dream Center, an Office of Diversity and Inclusion, a Safe Zone program, and a first-generation student association, to name just a few of the resources on campus that provide access for students. And in terms of COVID-19 for fall 2021 and beyond, we do have in-person, virtual, and hybrid courses. Vaccination is required and masks are required on campus. For spring 2022 National Student Exchange applications, we have host payment open and home payment is on wait list. And that is all for me. We look forward to welcoming you to the Wildcat family.
Thanks a lot, Kenya. Next up, we have University of Idaho.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kate Ray Chetri. I'm the Director of Education Abroad and National Student Exchange here at the University of Idaho. University of Idaho is located in Moscow, Idaho, which is the northern part of the state. We're about 4.5 hours from the Canada border and about 4.5 hours drive from Seattle, Washington. So pretty far north. We're one of the nation's land grant research universities and have a big focus on student-centered learning and interdisciplinary research that promotes public service. So we have research stations and satellite campuses throughout the state of Idaho, and about 75% of our undergraduate students participate in hands-on research. So we have about 11,000 students at U of I, and Moscow is the host, as I said, of our residential campus. It's a very friendly and safe small college town with about 26,000 people. And has been ranked as one of the best college towns in the Western United States by livability.com. One of the reasons is that U of I, the campus is super seamless with downtown. So you can walk from the center of campus into downtown within minutes and enjoy a farmer's market or fun cafes and restaurants and bars. So we also have a lot of opportunities for recreation, including skiing, snowboarding, whitewater rafting, biking, climbing, camping, and more. So there's lots of adventure within a small radius around us. Lakes and all kinds of things are very nearby. We have about 170 clubs, organizations, and intramural sports, everything from cycling to horse polo, you name it. There's a lot of great things you can do and get involved in, both service learning and volunteer options that students involved in, engage in both on campus and off campus are an option as well. In terms of academics, U of I has a comprehensive institution with 8 colleges and a law school. And because of our environment, it's a big hub for environmental, ecological, and agricultural research. So a lot of our classes get out and do field trips in the environment around us. Students take courses in agriculture, plant and soil science, for example, animal science, virtual art and design, architecture and interior design, health and human sciences, education, engineering, computer science, business, economics, all the sciences, as well as natural resources. So forestry, wildlife ecology. We have a big study program on fire management and ecology that's been pretty busy lately with a lot of the fires out in the West. But we have a lot of available here for students that come for a semester year at NSE. Next slide, please. Well, Moscow, just a couple pictures I wanted to share with you. Moscow has 4 very distinct seasons and they're gorgeous. We're surrounded by hills, forests, and mountains. It's an area called the Palouse, which is the picture on the bottom there, and it was featured in the National Geographic some years ago with this rolling hills of wheat and lentils. It's a pretty unique landscape. We host all kinds of events on a yearly basis, including the Lionel Hampton Jazz Festival, which received the National Medal of Arts. So we have all kinds of interesting visitors, including the one down on the bottom there. We get a lot of moose that walk through downtown Moscow, as you can see, and lots of other events like our farmers market that runs from May to October each year. So there's lots to get involved in, and welcome you to join the Idaho Vandals family for semester, year, and explore the Inland Northwest and the Palouse. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Kate. Next up, we have Montana State University.
Hi, everybody. I'm Emily Mason. I'm the coordinator, the National Student Exchange Coordinator at Montana State. We're in the southwest of the state. We were voted the best college for outdoor sports and recreation. We have world-class skiing with Big Sky and Bridger Bowl nearby. We have lots of hiking, mountain biking, fly fishing, and we're about 90 miles from Yellowstone National Park. We're rated the top 3 in the West after Stanford and Caltech for the Goldwater Scholarship for students in math, science, and engineering. So we have a lot of STEM options. And then we're one of the fastest growing universities in Montana. We have over 16,000 students now, with just over 300 students from 64 countries. And we have 250 academic options, ranging from arts, humanities, social science, ecology, animal and range sciences, engineering, and conservation biology. Those last few are typically students that I get coming to MSU that want to study animal science, rangeland ecology, conservation biology, and some engineering students. And that's Spirit the Bobcat. He's our mascot. And next slide, please. Yeah, and so lots of students come to ski in the winter. They come to fish or float the rivers in the fall. Students, they're very close, so students can go skiing during the day and then meet up for dinner in downtown, the historic downtown on Main Street, which is just a mile from campus. We have a community theater. If students are into indie films or ballet, they can go see something like that. We have a great outdoor rec program where students can rent gear of pretty much anything they need. And there are lots of student-led trips and outdoor rec trips with faculty and staff. Our town is about 50,000 in a county of 120,000 people. It's a pretty big area with not many people. That's about all I have. Yeah, so if you have any questions, you're always welcome to get in touch. Thanks.
Thanks, Emily. Next up, West Virginia University.
All right. Thank you, everyone. My name is Hank Oliver. I'm with West Virginia University. So West Virginia University is located in the geographical center of the East Coast of the United States in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains. We're an old university. We were founded in 1867, and we like to think that we do a great job of blending the old and the new with our campus, with our historic downtown campus, coupled with our more modern campuses on our Evansdale and medical centers. We are located in Morgantown, West Virginia. So Morgantown is a city of about 30,000 people. We have just about as many people as we do students. And we have 3 campuses within the city, all of which are connected with our PRT system, which is our personal rapid transit system. So this system was designed with the Epcot monorail, actually, to connect the 3 campuses within the city so students can really easily get back and forth to everywhere they need to go. You can see our website here. Our NSE office is located within our Education Abroad team, so feel free to visit that if you have any questions or need more information. Next slide, please. So West Virginia University is an R1 research institution, rated the research activity highest by the Carnegie Association. We have around 26,200 students on our campus. So we are considered one of the best college towns in the US. The picture I've included here is sort of a view that captures a lot of the city. As you can see, it's very green, it's very lush. We are located on the Monongahela River. We're only about an hour south of Pittsburgh and about 3 hours from Washington, D.C. So we are in the northern part of West Virginia. We have about 140 undergraduate degree programs and over 400 academic programs in total. We are surrounded entirely by the Monongahela Natural Forest. So outdoor recreation and outdoor education are huge pieces of the environment here at WVU. We are one of the top sports cities in the US, and a lot of our academic programs are leaders in energy, engineering, healthcare, finance, physics, and a lot more. Next slide, please. We have a really great emphasis on student life at WVU. Our president, Dr. Gordon Gee, likes to say that we like to work hard and we like to play hard. So we have nationally ranked athletics that are available for all students. So if you come to WVU on your national student exchange, you'll get to spend time with 65,000 of your closest friends at Mountaineer Field, which is the picture right there. We have a 17,000 square foot recreation center available for all students that houses our Adventure West Virginia program, which is one of the leading outdoor education programs in the United States. Students through that program have the opportunity to take pre-planned trips, or they can rent equipment from the rec center at next to no cost, basically just a deposit, whether that be skis, bicycles, tents, canoes, anything you need, we have it available for you. WVU Up All Night is one of our popular events where every Friday and Saturday we keep our student union open through most of the night. We have food, games, music, everything going on. Our student engagement team is absolutely fantastic. We have refresh activities, which have launched during COVID times, which are great things that students can pick up kits and then do guided Zoom activities or crafts. And we have a lot of people that help us do those with like the crafty lumberjacks and other Instagram influencers and such. But we also have a lot of student support services that are available to anyone who comes, whether that be tutoring, additional support, mental health counseling, or anything like that. We've got it all covered. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Hank. Next up, we have University of New Hampshire.
Hi, thanks, David. My name is Paula DiNardo, and I am the NSE coordinator at the University of New Hampshire. I want to start off with the quick facts that you could probably find on our NSE profile page, but just in case you haven't considered New Hampshire yet, we are a size, we are also a Research 1 institution, but we are very small for an R1 institution. We're 13,000 undergraduate students. 50% of our students live on campus, and most of the NSE students live in our on-campus housing. We are in a very quaint little New England setting, about an hour north of Boston. I'm sorry if anyone's having trouble hearing me. I'll pull up my microphone. Thanks for the note. We're an hour north of Boston, right near the Atlantic coast. So if you look at that New Hampshire map, we are where that little arrow is. New Hampshire has 18 miles of coast, and we are right at the top of that. We have full 4-season climate and award-winning dining halls. And I would like to mention that we are a home plan only institution, and we give priority registration to most of our NSE students. So it depends on the class, but in most cases we can get priority registration. Next slide. So when I was thinking about why we would be in the small town or college town special seminar, I thought of safety, and that most people would choose a small town because it felt familiar, or maybe a college town felt really safe for them or their parents. So I looked up some statistics, and I was refreshed in my memory that we have often been rated as one of the safest colleges in the US by a couple different publications. I know you can't see that map, but we're on that there. A couple of years ago, we were #1 for safest small town, and we're always somewhere in the top 10. So we're really proud of that. And I have a wonderful NSE anecdote about that. I was visiting one of the campuses in Puerto Rico a few years ago, and I met with some of my former students, and I asked them to talk about what it was like on my campus. And they told a story that I hadn't even thought was unique or special. They had said in our dining halls, when you walk in and you want to save a table, you put down your cell phone or your wallet, and then you go get your food. And I have never heard of a story of anyone having anything stolen. And to those students, that was really unique and different. And they thought it stood out as an example of how safe and welcoming our campus is. So next slide. The town of Durham is pretty small. The population of the town without the students is under 20,000. We have our own woods, college woods right on our campus for hiking and fishing and some hunting there as well. And we have areas where students can put in kayaks and canoes right on campus. We are often coming in the top 20 of cool schools that are rated by the Sierra Club. So we attract a lot of outdoorsy students, much like the population that's attracted to Montana State. Similar students looking for outdoor access, but still within an hour of really cute, quaint small town, New England. Next one. Is that it for me? Or do I have one more?
No, that's all the slides.
Right. Thank you. My contact information is in the bottom, and I'm going to try to stick around for the breakout rooms if I can. Thank you.
Sounds great. Thanks so much, Paula. Well, that's the end of the presentations from our campuses. I'm just opening up the breakout rooms now. You should see a breakout room button, I think, in the bottom of your Zoom window or maybe the top. You all can move yourselves into the breakout rooms. So speakers, presenters, please move yourself into your breakout room. Students, other participants today, move yourselves also into those rooms that you'd like to speak to the campus. We encourage all of you to bounce around, to speak to multiple campuses. That's really the advantage of this type of format. I'm going to remain here in the main room. If you have questions, if you don't understand how NSE works, you heard reference to host pay, home pay, things like that, I'm here to answer those questions. So please feel free to ask any questions to me here. Thanks so much for being here today. I really appreciate your time. This session is being recorded. It'll be posted on the website for those that would like to watch it again in the future. One other thing, if you have trouble moving yourself into breakout rooms, let me know. Sometimes there seems to be some people move into a limbo zone, and I can help with that.
David, could you move me into my breakout room?